why. Don't ask me what your call is. I can't remember that.
I wouldn't expect you to right now.
Anytime.
Okay.
I remember what you look like.
Old man.
You ain't far from it.
I think you got the better deal in your marriage. How about that?
That got to do with this.
Well, that had a lot to do with my respect for you.
Because he's lucky?
No matter what other choices he made one that was good.
Yeah, but that could have been just blind luck.
Else?
All right, can I change the subject? Assuming that we're on the subject?
Of course, you know that. I'm up for anything.
Did you know there is voiced, V-O-I-C-E-D, and voiceless sounds in the English language?
I'm not going to say that I'm 100% familiar with that, but I am aware of that.
Right, cats and dogs. The S in cats and the S in dogs. If you say cat, your vocal cords are not moving when you say the in cat.
That's because you're using your tongue and the shape of your tongue and your mouth.
Right. That is referred to as a voiceless sound.
Correct.
Dogs, you're going. Your vocal cords are moving when you do the S in dogs.
How are you going again?
You say dogs. Put your hand
you
to
can
your
say an
throat
S.
where your vocal cords are, your larynx, and say dogs, and just stick with the last part, dogs. You're going as you're doing this in dogs.
You can make an F.
That is a voice.
F.
Yes.
Well, you have a tendency to put the vocal cords in there because you make an E sound, E, S, but the actual S totally comes from the mouth, the tongue, and the amount of air you're pushing through and the shape of the tongue and the mouth and the teeth.
Right. I'm trying to do this one step at a time without just jumping around.
Okay.
But you are
Proceed.
correct. Like B and boy, your vocal cords are moving when you make the B.
Because you're going.
Otherwise, it would be. Well.
That's how they teach you to read, Bruce. I mean, hell, at least they used to. I don't know what they do now.
One voice sounds like the K in kite. Your vocal cords are not moving. It's a noise you make with your tongue and the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, I think the K sound comes.
But it's not the K sound, it's the
Not. Yeah, maybe a little further back in the throat.
It's way back there. And it's
But not the vocal cords, I agree.
It's air and tongue, no vocal cords. Now, and there's lots of them. kite, F is in fox, H is in hat, P is in pot, Q is in quick, S is in sun, T is in top. The SH in ship is and you don't need vocal cords to say that.
But don't forget the it.
Well, you're trying to say the whole word.
Oh,
Oh, well, you're trying to say a different word.
well, the T sound, it's a non-vocal.
But it depends on what word it's used in.
Well, no, the ending doesn't really come from the vocal cords. So it doesn't matter. I mean, anything ending in the sound, or
Now,
like you said, the ending or the beginning of anything in the sound.
let me muddy the water a little bit. If you're monolingual, you only know one language.
Correct.
Your guttural speech will be different than if you're multilingual. Especially if your other language is, well, Mandarin, for instance.
How about Japanese?
Whatever.
Very guttural.
German in particular. Then you run into words like hot and caught. Which is AH and AW. Although cot is COT, it makes the AH sound.
Oh, I thought you said pot.
No, cot, C-O-T, cot. I think I spelled it.
TK4 to get it
Well,
at the end too.
OE4WA. Spelled it at the end.
And 4MTC.
KR4C on the foreign language channel. Hey, Bruce.
No, it's not foreign language. Yeah.
Close that damn laptop.
Well, this is important. You don't want to hear it because it's something new, something you're not familiar with. There's no way you can make any good comments about it. And when I by good, I mean appropriate comments because you know nothing about it. So
30 years from now, Andrew, you will really appreciate this.
Stupid?
Useless information.
It is not useless.
I think, I don't know if you heard me. Did you hear me, Andrew? I said 30 years from now, you'll truly appreciate this.
If at all.
Oh, I think he's a pretty smart guy. He's just young.
Well, I had a bunch I was going to say about being multilingual versus monolingual, but Andy don't want to hear it, and he wishes to remain ignorant. So we'll leave it at that.
Are you saying he wishes to be a Johnny clone?
All right, moving right along.
I knew that would get him.
Where you at, Marty?
Yeah, you need help.
And the funny thing is, Marty is the reason that got this started.
Why don't you get on Johnny's ass? I mean, hell, I come in here and he just checks out. I mean, he just gives up. I mean, what the hell?
He knew he couldn't talk.
Why couldn't he? You guys, you said many times, and if you can't talk over top of me, there's something wrong with your damn radio, because I'm clear down here in the central part of Florida. You guys could just talk over top of me.
Oh, we could. We just choose not to.
Well, yeah, I don't care. It would not. I wouldn't feel insulted. I don't care. It's just, we're just here on the radio having a good time. That's it. You know, you get insulted in real life. This isn't real life, man. This is just getting on here bullshitting with your friends. It is. It's just we're just on here bullshitting.
Let me tell you what he actually said, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
We know we can climb that 10,000 foot cliff. We just don't want to.
Oh, okay.
In other words, they can't operate.
Well, I don't. It's not my goal. I don't care.
Oh, I know I can. I mean, many times.
Well, that's good. I'm glad for you. That makes you happy.
Like I said, I just choose not to.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm good either way.
As the one over there throwing a comment, it cannot talk over you.
It's not about, it's really not. Now, I know I've gotten on here and I've made comments. The only one I think of was Ian because, shit, he's weaker than hell.
He's on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, but have I ever told you, Andrew, that I would just talk over top of you? You.
No, poor old Ian, he's on the inside and he's got 7,000 things over on the wall that he's got to go through before it gets there.
Well, then, that's his damn problem. He needs to fix it.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. He just don't damn listen.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Hey, you sound like me.
But everybody thinks, but I'm not all about that. I'm not on here just to have the biggest signal. My thing is I'm clear down here in Central Florida. I've got to have an antenna and ability to get up there and talk to you guys and not have you saying, what did you say? I mean, how many other people do you hear out of this area of the Florida that you can actually damn hear?
Not too many.
Well, that's their problem. They need to learn something about their hobby and fix it. I've been talking to Bruce, all them guys. $30, $40 damn years ago.
The whole mentality of talking over somebody else is CB mentality.
Correct. But we were having a lot of fun with that crap back then. Well, yeah, don't tell me that, Bruce. You and I had a lot of fun running down to the DX window and kicking everybody's ass.
Yes, I remember.
Did you not do it?
Yeah, and I remember the time you got rode up.
That was funny as hell.
I said, wow, there's a station you need on. I gave him the frequency. He went down there and called him, got him on the first call. Boy, it pissed off some people down there.
Oh, it pissed a bunch of them off. There's some guy over in Japan or something. It's funny as hell. I did that from down here, actually.
Yeah, I know. But you were working out of your band.
I don't care.
And me too.
Just had to mention it, didn't you, Will?
What's that, Andrew?
Ian.
You just had to mention it.
Oh, Ian?
Did
Oh,
you
I
even
like
hear him?
Ian. He's all right.
Did you even hear him?
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him say, "Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Ian."
No, this is not Ian. This is Brian.
That's what I thought.
Beautiful Kansas, Georgia, 50 miles north of Atlanta. He's got that Yankee accent.
Hey, Brian.
Brian sounds different than Ian.
Pretty close.
Just when he says, "Good evening, gentlemen." I hope so.
Atlanta.
Gentleman was that.
Atlanta. Atlanta. Well, number one kind of threw me off because you said Ian, Andrew, and Brian's signal's a lot bigger than Ian's.
Oh. Do you remember the name of that experiment, Wham, where they put one spot in a piece of paper and fired photons through it?
Yeah, he had different slits
Yeah.
in the paper, and then on the receiving end, some of the information actually seemed to unexplainably be there faster than the speed of light.
Well, it made waves.
Correct, and they couldn't.
They couldn't fathom how in the hell is that possible.
Yep. I think the experiment was repeated, the same result.
Yes, man, it's been done many, many times. And if you try to observe it, it doesn't do it. And in that is what they should learn from it. And they're trying to observe the universe and figure out what dark matter is. And my thought is, you can't approach it from that angle.
I think we double Bruce, but to me, when I look at that kind of stuff, I kind of say, makes you think that there is a God.
Well, everything they do in science proves the Bible to be correct. N4MTC at 10.
I agree with that. WA4, WAM.
The Big Bang Theory, where all of space and time is in a single, what did they call it?
Well, yeah, from
Like
an infinitely small space of infinitely great mass, like the finger of God.
The singularity, I believe, is the terminology they use.
Correct.
And it explodes. Now, these great minds were all in, I don't know, Davos or Switzerland or somewhere discussing the Big Bang Theory. And one of them said, well, wait a minute, if all of space and time is compressed into a singularity, what caused it to explode? And the only outcome that any of those great minds could come to is, well, it had to be acted upon by an outside force. And one of them said, you mean like in Genesis where the Lord said with a loud voice, let there be light. And hence Big Bang. That's why I say everything they do in science proves the Bible to be correct.
It's funny, when I was in nursing school, and she went on, I think she's a pretty good nurse, but I've lost touch with her, but there was a girl I was in nursing school with, and she was deeply devout. And she caught me out one time out in the parking lot and said, what do you think about all this different stuff that we're learning, and how does that affect, like, your faith? Because she was questioning. And I told her, I said, well, to me, everything we're learning just increases my faith and shows me more of the path to God. You know, because when you look at the intricacies of everything, you just can't ignore the outside intelligence that created it.
Well, there's no other explanation. I mean...
Well, I mean, you just can't ignore it. I mean, you look at the Earth. I mean, you look at all the science we know about. And here's where Jupiter is. Here's where the moon is. Here's where this. And you go back through time of what we say we know. And everything points to the point that, my God, it's a freaking miracle. If Jupiter wasn't where it's at and the mass that it is, would have been annihilated a long time ago.
That's true.
If the moon is not where it's at, it holds the Earth at a particular tilt and controls the tide, you know, life couldn't really exist here.
As we know it.
Right. I mean, when you start looking at everything all together, and that we're just in the right spot around the right sun, and so many different things. Just those are very small things. But you look at that, you look at just that, and you go, and we look out into the desert that is the universe, and we're overjoyed that we may have found some other place after all this time and all of our technology that perhaps, maybe possibly, life might exist. You know, I mean, it's a freaking desert out there. That's what you're living in. We're like the oasis in the middle of the desert.
There is more nothingness than there is something.
Correct.
By a large majority. Well,
yeah, I agree with that too. I mean, you know, maybe we're put here, we're here, and yeah, there might be something out there, but we can't get to it. Maybe someday we'll figure that out if we follow the proper path.
You mean stop killing each other?
Yeah.
Well, let's discuss that. As the Muslims take over the planet, assuming that the Muslims were in charge of every place on earth, they had achieved their ultimate goal. Other than the fact that they would want to kill the Sunnis or any other sect of Islam, so there would be only one Islam, how would that affect us advancing in science?
Okay. Number one, your biggest fallacy is that you're grouping all the Muslims together as one group.
There's three factions.
There's more than three.
Islam.
There's multiple.
There's three.
Three, basically, as far as what the press and what you see on the internet and everything like that.
No, there's only three.
Have you known Muslims, particular Muslims, in person? Have you shared meals with them? Have you been to their house?
No.
Have you had
your
theological
having
discussions
to know
with
them
them?
personally is a false theory. I know what Adolf Hitler's people were like, and I'm not saying they were wrong. They just lost.
I'm just saying that
But I
if
never
God
had
says that
supper
I should be a Muslim, I will be a Muslim.
with a Nazi.
Well, yeah, that's a big stretch. Being a Nazi and a Muslim is a big stretch.
No, it's not. It's ideology either way.
Well, you're missing the point. I